So you're new to Oklahoma City and you're trying to figure out where should you move to. I have the top recommendations of best places to live in Oklahoma City and I want to share them with you. So if you're working in the downtown area and you want to be really close to downtown, close enough to go home on your commute for lunch and not have to worry about traffic, live in Midtown, Uptown, or downtown. Those are really the three best options. My favorite neighborhoods close to downtown is Mesta Park. That's where our first property was that we bought when I was working downtown. And I loved living in Mesta Park. The community is fantastic. The schools are great. The streets are lined with trees and it's beautiful. And it's a great first-time homebuyer entry-level neighborhood. There's an upgrade from that called Heritage Hills, but those are in the $800,000 to $2 million price range. So it's kind of a little bit harder to get into that. Mesta Park, great option. If you want something a little bit more hip and trendy, you could go for Paseo, which is just north of Mesta Park, north of 23rd Street, or you could go just west and go to the Plaza District. These have phenomenal restaurants, phenomenal nightlife, bars, art, hair salons, theaters, you name it, it is there. Entertainment galore. These places are so cool. People walk. The walkability is amazing. You can ride scooters, you can ride bikes, you see it all there. Now, if you're wanting to get outside of the little downtown bubble, you can also go farther north to some of the historical areas called Crown Heights. There's Gatewood, Edgemere. Those are still within the loop, the inner loop of downtown. And those are historical homes, so they obviously have amazing appreciation, but it's a little bit farther, so you probably wouldn't run home from downtown very often for lunch, but they are close to the interstate and you can get almost anywhere like that. These neighborhoods are really kind of smaller, so to get into them, you really need to plan ahead. Price points vary from $300 to $800, all in between, depending on which location you pick. There's parks, there's rivers, they're fantastic. I want to get away from the whole historical area altogether. There's a couple other neighborhoods that I highly recommend. Belle Isle, which is where we lived for 8.5 years. Love that neighborhood. It's amazing. It's by Whole Foods and Trader Joe's and the mall. It's the best kept secret in Oklahoma City. Has about 500 houses in there. There's no HOA. Great for first-time home buyers. Great for people looking to downsize. Just the amenities to shopping, that is where you want to be. Also, there is another neighborhood called Nichols Hills, is like the ritzy luxury upscale neighborhood. A lot of executives live there. $1 million plus homes. It ranges all the way to $4 million. There's a golf course. The Oklahoma City Country Club is there, which is invitation only. Now, if you are thinking about schools and a family, I have several other recommendations I would love to share with you. Up farther north in a city called Edmond. It's a little suburb to Oklahoma City, and it's fantastic for families, community, Edmond. There are neighborhoods with HOAs that have pools, splash pads, fishing ponds, soccer fields, tennis courts, the whole shebang. The OKC Metro is actually really huge. Millions of people live here. So I could go on and on about which neighborhoods you should live in and why. But if you're interested in more information, I'd love to chat.